Your pet is a member of the family, just like everyone else. At Mapleview Animal Hospital, each animal is treated with the same care that they've become accustomed to in your home. The veterinarians at Mapleview Animal Hospital want your pet to feel at home, even when getting a checkup, shot, x-ray, or vaccination. Going to the vet can be difficult for your pet. Make it easy with Mapleview Animal Hospital.
Lew Chamberlin, first question I'm going to ask you, what thoughts go through your mind is we're chatting on April 2 with the home opener 6 days away, and we're seeing construction behind your right shoulder.
Heck, I'm used to it. You know, this is exactly how it was in 1994. You know, we came right down to the wire. I remember standing on the concourse about a week out in 1994, looking around going, there's no way. But you'd be surprised how fast it all comes together. We got a great team. I know it's going to be just fine, especially when you consider how far we've come, because we've come a long way since January 3rd.
Not only a long way physically, but also emotionally as well.
Oh, absolutely. It's kind of devastating to see a place that you put your heart and soul into over these past 20 years go up in flames. But by the same token, it's amazing how quickly you turn right around and start thinking, how are we going to rebuild it and how are we going to fix it? And I think when people get here on the 8th, they're going to be amazed at how we were able to pull it off.
It's almost as if you've gone through a lot of tests since you moved the franchise from Madison. This is almost another type of test.
Oh, yeah, it's a test. But you know what? As many tests as we may have faced, it's far outweighed by the community support that we've had here. And so we've had tests, but we've been able to pass them with flying colors, and it's because we've had such great support from the fans here in West Michigan.
Support from the fans, but also support from your staff. And I'm not talking about Lew Chamberlin's staff, but the Whitecaps have always prided themselves on having a strong foundational team. That had to really come through over the last couple of months.
Oh, it did. I mean, and that's how, you know what, that's how you make the transition from standing there watching in horror as the stadium burns down to looking forward and figuring out how we're going to fix it and how we're going to rebuild it. And it was the staff that made that turn. And it's been the staff that have literally been working 2 jobs ever since. They've been doing everything that they would normally do to get ready for a season and you know, our sales efforts and our operational efforts to get ready for opening day. But they're also going through this process where they're designing and rebuilding and meeting with architects and builders and so on and so forth. So my hat's off to them.
I know nobody wanted adversity such as what happened, but I'm seeing comments, and I've seen comments about the fact that the blessing in disguise is some of the renovations that maybe were down the road are now pretty much put into the Whitecaps' laps, and they're taking advantage of it.
Well, you know, I guess the answer there is we'd be crazy not to. And if there is a silver lining to something as unfortunate and tragic as the fire, it is that it gave us an opportunity to look at improvements that we already had been thinking about and planning for. It gave us a chance to implement them now at a much more inexpensive cost than it would to start from scratch later on. And so we're realizing some economies of scale because we're already under construction. And as I say, we'd be crazy not to.
Lew, you talked about the fans. I've talked about the support staff with your team. What about the Tigers? How have they handled the situation?
Well, they're awesome. I mean, they've been, you know, as soon as the fire occurred, one of the first people I got a phone call from was Dave Dombrowski. They've been behind us the entire way. And yeah, we're having to make some adjustments. We're going to be, you know, using the visitors clubhouse for our clubhouse for a couple of series, and you know what? They're adaptable. They're very supportive of what we're trying to do here.
And the other question I have is about the Midwest League, because you got the All-Star game coming.
Right. The 50th annual Midwest League All-Star Classic. We're looking forward to it. It's a great opportunity for us to show off not only the ballpark but the entire community, and because we have people coming in from all over the Midwest, in fact, all over the country, and we're really excited about it. And I guess it's going to be nice that we're going to have even more to show off than we thought we would when we started out on this journey.